Motown, 600 to travel. It's Mr. Motown, a half a length on More Races, who couldn't get to the lead early. Agachar Cruz punching up there now and goes up 3 deep there. Around the outside of them before the bend. Atacama Sky's tucked away on the inside, travelling fourth at the top of the straight, and Recoil's improved. Then came Sharia Moore, Pop Hero, Stable Secret, Mr. Motown, tackled on the inside by Atacama Sky. More Races over on the outside. Mr. Motown kicking strongly. Atacama Sky down on the inside. Mr. Motown got about a head in front. More Races coming again. Mr. Motown, More Races, they're having a great tussle. Mr. Motown kicks though, and he's too good, Mr. Motown, over More Races. They were lining up for third. There's 4 of them there, and I reckon Pop Hero might have done best out of that quartet from either Recoiled, Sharia Moore and Stable Secret, who is the widest of them all. And they were followed by Atacama Sky, and back there a long last Agachar Cruz. Mr. Motown. Well, he found the front today when most thought More Races would have been there. He's trained on heavy sand, this horse, and he certainly showed it then when the chips were down and he had to fight and lift. The Lindsay Smith train gelding had plenty to offer. The heavily backed More Races, $2.40 into $1.80, then starting $1.90. Sitting outside of it, had its chance to run it down, not equal to the occasion. Pop Hero from back there inside of them on the cutaway in a line of 4 probably grabs third placing. But Mr. Motown, he's very good first up. He loves giving the ground, and he would have had a bit of drill in those legs to really put his stamp on the race in these conditions this afternoon on heavy 8 ground. Young Stone getting the best out of the gelding for trainer Lindsay Smith. And Mr. Motown first up, raced by I. Wilson, B. Diedrichs, P. Birrell, Mrs. G. Wilson, Tony Patrizzi, Joe Ricciardo, Ron Sayers, and Eddie Rigg has posted its 9th win now from 36 starts. He's been more than useful. He goes beyond $200,000, and he's gone out at terrific odds at $10.90 and $2.30. Over More Races by Zizou from London Road, Jim Taylor, Freddie Kersley, $1.30. Pop Hero, number 7, third in by Kafiro from Serendipity. Peter and Matt Giadresco, Jay Whiting in the saddle, $3.10. And I reckon, well, 4th hasn't come up just yet, but that's there with Recoiled and also Stable Secret, Cherie Amour, who are the widest of them. And 4th goes the way of, I think it's Recoiled, 3, 2, 7. And it looks as though it's 4 in the pick 4. Margins are coming up. 59.40 is the time. 34.24 the sectional with a big tailwind in behind them. It's 3274, 3274, and a long neck by 1 3/4, a long head, the official margins. Now, race 4, the Seacorp Plate again over the 1,000-metre trip. Number 2, Kiss Bang Love is out with 11, Frosty Bay. 2 and 11 are out of the next on the card as young Taylor Stone. The Bundy comes back aboard for winning trainer Lindsay Smith, who goes to the awards tonight, having, of course, trained the mighty Scales of Justice in 2016-17. A nice result here this afternoon with Mr. Motown, though, freshened up. Let's go down his mark.
Thanks, Darren. Yes, you must be wrapped firstly for Taylor Stone, your apprentice, to get the win here, Bundy.
Yeah, she works quite hard at home, and she gets on quite well with this horse, and it's good for her to win, yeah.
Now, tell us a little bit about this horse. Got the lead quite comfortably. You must have been happy when you saw Taylor lob in front and get it that comfortably.
Yeah, when he bridles up, he generally always puts his best foot forward. So when he's keen to race, he's always in the first 3. So it was good to see the first 100 metres. He was showing a little bit of dash, and it was also good to see a little bit of fight at the end. So yeah, the horse has a pretty good record. He had a wind up after his first start, and you know we've had to manage him since then. But no, well, he'll go to Kalgoorlie, I think, for the Hannons. He's got to stretch out the 1400. Maybe that's not his best distance, but we'll just see how he goes in between then and now, and hope.
Well, he's taken his tally now to over $250,000 in prize money. He's been a magnificent breadwinner for you. There's another reasonable breadwinner in the stable that you might have to say a speech for tonight at the awards night, the Warra Awards night.
Yeah, well, you know, it's always flattering to be getting awards like that, and I don't know, he's passed the post yet, but you would think that he'd win Horse of the Year, and a very worthy winner.
Scales of Justice we speak of course. Just quickly, how is he, Lindsay?
No, he's fine. I rode him yesterday morning. Paul Harvey rode him this morning. We thought he's matured even a little bit more, so he'll go to Melbourne or any tick of the clock. It could be next week or the week after, but he's ready to go.
Well, there you go. Scales are just ticking along nicely. Lindsay, congratulations with Mr. Motown and exciting times ahead. Well done.
Cheers.
Lindsay Smith there, the winning trainer, some exciting words there, and he was very happy with his apprentice Taylor Stone as well. Well done, Bundy.
Thank you. It's my first city winner for Lindsay, so I'm over the moon. I'm really happy I can't even talk, but it's great that he kept me on, and after last prep, a string of fourths and fifths, I think, on him, and finally got the job done.
Well, Lindsay said he runs really well for you, and once you got the speed, you got it quite comfortably and just outgunned them late.
Oh, he did. I was expecting more races to lead, so I sort of sat there a little bit more and thought he was going to go around me and I was just going to get the cover, but Mr. Motown was happy enough to lead and keep going, so it was good.
Tell us a bit about Lindsay as a tutor. He's been good to you?
He's been pretty good to me. He can be a bit cranky at times, but
like all good trainers?
That's just Lindsay, so. But it's good that he kept me on this horse. I'm really happy.
Well done, Taylor. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Winning rider Taylor Stone there. Great to see her get a win on this galloper. Mr. Motown. Some very excited scenes in the mounting yard. Mr. Motown taking out race number 3, the Bob Cramp 80th birthday handicap over 1,000 metres.